only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through the defender. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and they get him down after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield in the plus 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the runner takes off to his right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push And a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a run to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Quick spin on the run. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they didn't best that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Picks up 7. And first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we are scoreless.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Martin. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. They'll try to run it with the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll try the right here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's the option play. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Breaking tackles. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Penn State 14, Ohio State 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wallace. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pitch play to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. Impressive spin there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Ohio State, 0. Returner runs out.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they looked for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Toss play to the outside. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And the PAT is good.
38, Ohio State, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Legs still churning, won't go down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the tide runs down here in the third quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long.
Quarter of play with the score. Penn State 38, Ohio State 0.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they'll just down it right here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it from the gun. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important third down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Penn State 45, Ohio State 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set. It's second down. running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running out of time in the pocket. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And they can't downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line,